good things to your life.
Yeah.
Just pay attention, okay? So everybody knows already. Come to see it. Dry shaft, dry shaft. See? Dry shaft. And this is the universal joint, okay? And over there too. The dry shaft, the function of the dry shaft is to transfer the power from the engine to the rear tire. So the power coming from there. Who transferred? The dry shaft. Okay? So that means if your dry shaft break down and fall down on the floor, you don't have no power no more. Okay? Because the power coming from there. Okay? So the right definition for the dry shaft. My dry shaft, inspector, is properly mounted on the frame. It's no damage. It has two universal joints, one at the bottom, one in the front, one in the back, properly greased. The function of the dry shaft, inspector, is to transfer the power from the engine to the rear tire. All right? Now, my exhaust pipe, look at it right here. My exhaust pipe. See? Exhaust pipe, right? It's properly mounted on the frame. It's no leaking suit, okay? No leaking suit, that's it. Now, inspector, right here, I got my dual tire, okay? My dual tire. Before I check my dual tire, I gotta check the two systems in the back. The suspension system and the brake system, okay? Let's start with the suspension system. Right here, I got my spring handle, properly mounted on the frame, no bent, broken or cracked, no illegal welding. Next, I got my leak spring. My leak spring is properly mounted on the spring hanger. No missing leaf, no broken leaf, and no shifting leaf. Because right at the center, I got two U-bolts holding the leaf spring, connecting it to the axle. Okay? Right at the back, inspector. Right here, I got my air bellow. Air bellow, look at it right here. Air bag or air bellow, but they like to hear air bellow. All right? Air bellow. The air bellow is properly mounted on the frame. Come to see it. Look at it right here. Look at it right here. See this? Air bellow. Properly mounted on the frame. No abrasion, bubbles, or cut because it's rubber. It's a balloon. All right? No abrasion, bubbles, or cut, and it's no air leaking. Now, next to the air bellow right here, I got the shock absorber. Shock absorber properly mounted on the frame, no been broken or cracked, no leaking, okay? No leaking. Inside there, see? Right there, right inside. Right inside. You see this part? The shock absorber. Okay, right here, see? Shock absorber. Now, I finished my suspension system. So now I check my brake system. I go back to the same place. Why I come over here? Simple. Because over here I got the brake chamber. Look at it right there. Part of the brake system. So close to the brake chamber, you see over here, I got the hoses. The hoses. So I say, Inspector, my air hose and my ABS line are properly connected to the brake chamber. No abrasion, no bubbles, no cut, and no air leak. Now, my brake chamber is properly mounted and secure, properly clamped, no dents, no air leaking. Now, right in front of my brake chamber, I have my slack adjuster. Okay, be careful there. Right behind my brake chamber, I have my slack adjuster and push rod. They are properly mounted and secure in 90 degrees position. Now, Inspector, the push rod is not supposed to come out no more than 1 inch when the brake is released. Okay? Now, behind the tire, I have two more pieces. Brake drum and brake pads. The brake drum properly mounted on the axle. Okay, even you don't see it, but you have to explain it. Properly mounted on the axle. Brake drum, no oil or grease present, no overheating or no bluing. Okay, inside the brake drum, inspector, I have the brake pad. Brake pad properly secure inside the drum. No oil or grease present, no crack, and the minimum material on the brake pad should be 1/4 inch. Okay? Now, the top of my tire, evenly worn, evenly spaced, no obstruction in between, and the two tires are the same size. Okay? Se trata, because let's finish this.